Hello everyone, my name is Rowena. Welcome to your yoga class. This is a short vinyasa flow yoga to target the abs, the hips, and the thighs. So make sure you have two blocks with you. So let's get started. So let's begin our warm up by standing in front of our mat. Feet together, our hip a little bit distance apart. Spread the toes, tightening the abdominal muscles, squeezing the thighs. Relax your shoulders. Hands on, hands, palms facing forward. You may close your eyes. And let's begin to breathe. Let's focus on breathing. Let's remove any thoughts that are not serving us today. And if you are familiar with your Ujjayi breathing, please incorporate it now. And when you are ready, blink the eyes open. Inhale, hands over the head, gaze up the palms touch. Exhale, bend the knees, fold down. Fold forward. Inhale to flat back, hands on the chest. Exhale, bending the knee, fold forward. Inhale, slowly rise all the way up into standing. Hands over the head, gaze the palms touch. Exhale, hands on your side. Tadasana. Inhale, rise up. Hands over the head. Exhale, bending the knees, fold down. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, bending the knees, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up into standing. Hands over the head. Release the pose, hands on the side. Now come down onto your hands and knees to a tabletop position. Tuck the toes under, or you may plug them under. Okay, let's begin our cat and cow pose. Inhaling, arching the spine, opening up the chest. Exhale, round back in. Inhale, arching the spine. Exhale, rounding back in. Inhale, arching the spine. Exhale, round back and in again. Inhale, arching the spine. Exhale, round back and heel. And sink. Lift your hips once up for our first downward facing dog. Now you may walk your feet here or swing your hips from side to side, waking up the upper and lower part of our body. Spread your fingers. Press through the palms and look at your navel if you may. Release the pose back into downward facing dog. And now roll your body forward into a plank. Lower down to chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And now come on onto your hands and knees again. And now you may grab the blocks together. Put them on top, in front of you. Place both hands on top of the mat, on top of the block, and down. Come down into plank position. And now we're going to bend the left and send it closer into the right tricep. Squeeze it, hold it this position for a couple more breaths. Tight core, tight legs, strong body, strong arms. Release back into this neutral position to plank. Now on the right side, bend the right and send it closer to the right tricep. Squeeze and find your connection here. Inhale and exhale, release the pose. And now bend your elbows into chaturanga. Inhale to halfward facing dog. And now let's do left, bend the left and send it closer to the right tricep. Exhale, release. And now let's do the right. Bend the knee to right tricep. Exhale, bend the elbows, chaturanga. Rise up, back to plank. Last round. Release, now to the right. Find your connection, find your breathing here. And if it's burning, that's right, you're doing it right. Exhale, release. Lower your elbows down into plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And now You're going to bend the knee and step into a seated position. Now squeeze, press through the palms, bend both knees, and step back into downward facing dog. If you need a little bit more height, you may redo a different position of your block. And now press through your palms. Press through it, bend the knee, and jump to a seated. Press your hands to the blocks, round your back, and now we're going to jump back into downward facing dog. And now we're going to go back into our plank position, like our starting position. Press through the palms to plank. Inhale left to the right tricep. Squeeze, release. Right knee to the right tricep. Squeeze and knee. Bend both elbows. Chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now bend both knees and step into seated position. And now we're going to squeeze and jump back. Last round. Now into plank, back. And now we're going to bend the left knee to right tricep. Left tricep. Exhale, release. Knee to the right. Release. Chaturanga, bending the elbow. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bend both knees and step in front of the mat to a seated. And now fold your hips down. Fold forward. Now come on into your hands and knees. And now sink your hips up into downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up into the sky. Exhale, bend the knees and send it to the left tricep. Or to the elbows, whichever is preferable for you. Exhale, release back into three-legged dog. Exhale, step it forward in between the hand and rise all the way up into high lunge. On the inhale, place the right on the belly and one at the back. Squaring the hips, lean forward. Strong core, strong leg. Lift the left leg up into the sky with your toes pointing down for a warrior 3. Squaring the hips. Bend the right. Release your back foot out and use your hands to counterclockwise for warrior 2. Looking, squaring, looking at your middle finger. Make sure both heels are aligned to each other. Open the chest, open the hips. Strong core, strong legs. Exhale, release. Straightening the front leg. Lean forward from your hips. Place the right on the shin. Rising up into a triangle pose. Palm facing forward. Exhale, release. Back into warrior 2. Wheel your hand on the mat and step back into downward facing dog. Now we're going to do the left side. Inhale to three-legged dog. Exhale, bend the knee and send it closer to the right tricep. Exhale, release. Back to three-legged dog. Inhale, send it in front of the mat. And rise all the way up into high lunge. Look forward. Looking up into the sky. Strong core, strong belly. And if you wobble, that's okay. It means you are trying. Exhale, release the pose. Place the left onto the belly and the right onto the back of your belly. And now lean forward, strong core, strong leg, lift the right leg up. Warrior 3 position, straighten the front leg, pointing the toes down. Exhale, bending the front knee. Release your right. Put out to 45-degree angle. Make sure your hips are squared and your both heels are pointing towards each other. And use your hand to counterclockwise into warrior 2. Exhale, straightening the front leg. Tip forward, hands on the shin. The other one is on the top of the ceiling for a triangle pose. Exhale, release back into warrior 2. Wheel your hand down. Step back to downward facing dog. And now we're going to grab the blocks again. Going back to the step 1. And now to plank. Inhale, bend the left and send it closer into the right tricep. Exhale, release. Now the right knee to the right tricep. Exhale, release. Bend both elbows down to chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Now bend both knees and look forward and step into seated position. Exhale, press your arms onto the block. Bend both knees and jump back into downward facing dog. Again, release your position back into tabletop. And tuck the toes under and send your hips down into child pose. Inhale, shape your body back. Buttocks on the heels. Inhale, rise all the way up. Hands over the head. Exhale, bending the elbows toward the hips. Exhale, hands to a prayer position. Interlacing the fingers. Inhale, reaching away. Your hand away from the heart, rounding your back. Inhale to round up. Inhale to round down. Exhale to round up. Inhale to round down. Exhale to round down. Exhale back into a tabletop position. To exhale to downward facing dog. Look forward and step in front of the mat to fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale to fold. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, hands flat out and step in front of the mat. Shape your way forward. Exhale, lower down to chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Look forward and step in front of the mat into seated position. Into Dandasana. Both feet together, straight in front of you. Flex the feet. Hands flat on the floor. Straight spine, strong core. Look down. Keep breathing here. Inhale, hands over the head. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale to fold. Now, and I exhale. Lie on the back. Spread the feet, spread the legs, hip widths apart. Now send your heels closer to your buttocks, hands on your side, and lift your hips on top for a bridge pose. You may interlace your fingers under and squeeze your shoulders and lift your sit bones up a little bit more. Exhale, release. One more time. Hips up. Interlace, squeeze your shoulders down. Exhale to release. And now this time, you may do a full wheel pose or you may continue on the bridge pose for a couple more rounds at your own pace. So for a full wheel pose, hands flat on by your ears, lift the sit bones up, the chest and the head away from the mat for a full wheel pose. Squeeze it here. Exhale, release. Now bend both knees and hug your knees closer to your chest. Give yourself a hug and move your body from side to side to release the tensions from the back. Bends. Now straighten the front leg. Both legs up into the sky. Reach hands on the shin and fold forward. Exhale, release the pose into much deserving Savasana. And when you are ready, let's all come on and meet up front of the mat into seated position. If your eyes are closed, you may blink your eyes open. Thank you so much for practicing with me, and I hope that you enjoy it. And please subscribe into my. Thank you so much for choosing this video, and I hope to see you next time. Thank you.